Bows. So I got this tore apart. Kind of get an idea what's in there, but this is what I'm working on this morning. It's gonna be a bitch to get them bolts in there because there's like just literally no distance, and I'm not even trying to unplug that plug because I'll probably never get it back together. That's why I just kind of got it lifted and turned. But it's Saturday morning and I'm trying to do something. Head unit's garbage. I ain't gonna lie to you people. Head unit's garbage. Oh, max speeding rods. Okay, it is an 8mm, so yeah, if Deb wants to try to just get a little film in there, I might try to pull these out on camera. What's bad is one's missing. It's the easiest one to get to that is missing. So I do know one thing for sure. I'm definitely not going to be using my little powered impact or anything for this shit. Actually, the little red ratchet, the little Milwaukee might have got back in here.
Too late.
It's definitely too late. But anyway, I got one. Let's try to get this very, yeah, that very back one. No, not that one neither. This won't reach either one of them. So that means I'm gonna have to get a damn 8mm wrench. I don't even know if I got an 8mm wrench.
I'm gonna leave y'all to talk to him while I go look.
Here, just take that and try to find a little wrench that fits on there. Yeah, I can't. What the hell happened, guys? Ah, cover fell. Okay, so yeah, them two screws, ratchet, no way. I was hoping. There's a little snap-on kit here. It's miscellaneous. I broke the nut driver one time and give it to one of my friends to have replaced by the snap-on guy. I've never seen it since. That and like 3 sockets, but it's a standard kit. I got a couple metrics in here that you commonly need. So yeah, this is what I got going on this morning. I haven't even went and got coffee yet. But Jangalang, I will tell you guys. Oh, Jangalang here. Which I'm thinking about getting rid of Jangalang. That's a whole nother story. I love Jangalang, but that damn air freshener. Been in there a week, and this morning when I opened the door, it's just like, bam, it hit me. I love it. But anyway, the wife's back with a wrench. So let's see. Oh, she found a ratcheter. Okay. She found a damn ratchet wrench. If I get it on there right. If I get it on there right. Tell you what, it's harder doing shit with one hand. For sure. I don't know what that little sensor is, but who gives a shit, right?
Just don't break it, whatever it is.
Of course, that sumbitch ain't gonna start turning up by hand anytime soon. Ah, you gotta love Nissan. I do have a feller interested in, oh wow, they got a little tab all the way around this bolt here, so I can't get the ratcheting part of the wrench on it. Yeah, this is gonna be a shit show, guys. Like no cap, I guess would be the word. No cap, shit show.
As he was saying, he does have somebody interested in can't get right.
We do. We got some fella from Georgia. I think he said he had 5,500 already. He's just waiting to get some more money. And then I had somebody message me like, he said he had 4. He'll come get it within 30 minutes. I just kind of sent him back a little laugh reaction, you know. Because like, I don't really need to sell it. The wife would like a bigger vehicle.
but I still like can't get right. So,
like, she really wants a hearse, which we found a couple. The problem is I really have to do research before we jump onto a hearse, because I have to, like, one, I don't want a North Star engine. I'm not a Cadillac man. I do like some of the older caddies, but when you get into this newer shit, and I'm talking like, when I say newer shit, I'm talking like late 80s, 90s, whatever. I have never heard anything good about that North Star engine. Like, nothing. I have never heard one person say, damn, I like that North Star engine. Like, you know. So, anyway, I definitely don't want to really just jump into a hearse because it's a fucking hearse. And it's got a good price point on it. Because, one, I know the North Star engine isn't a great engine. Two, I have to look at availability on hearses and like, what am I gonna do for doors? Because can't get right's at a point now where the door's flexing so much, it's gonna start having door issues, probably. But readily available parts, and like I said, a hearse, yeah. The roof, that's another thing, like, the freaking roof on a hearse. What are you gonna do there? Like, it's got this big slope down that comes like down this way. What's everybody doing to like reinforce that shit? You know, like, these are all good, legit questions. Wow, look at this shit, guys. Like, man, there is like literally no way to tap into that shit, is there? There ain't enough room on that plug to like literally tap into it. Wow. But that one is smaller than this one, I'll give it that. But I got one out, so at least having this one out, now I got options to look at different tweeters that I own and kind of come up with a game plan of what to put here. But that little speaker's kind of wild. Like, for sure. What I'm probably going to do is take my grinder and cut the majority of this basket out, probably down here. And then glue the tweeter in here with CA glue and put it back in here with 2 screws. I mean, they only had 3 in it. And I had already lost one that was in the floorboard. Don't ask me how, but I have literally legit lost one.
he hasn't.
Oh, you got it?
He handed it to me earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah, so we do got 3. Yeah, so at this point, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for tweeter. And I need to figure out how to get these wires, which I could cut them off of here. Pop this plug. Like, look, the plug is literally bolted to the bottom of the damn speaker. But I gotta get all that off so I can adapt it over to an aftermarket tweeter. I know I got quite a few tweeters in the house. I just need to figure out what's gonna fit there. And I got a set I'd really, really like to use. So, yeah, we're gonna see. Peace. So, this is what I'd really like to put in here. And lo and behold, it don't line up speaker hole wise. It does close, but believe it or not, the Bose has a little bit bigger bolt pattern. But the issue I found out is, like, it will go in, it won't come out. So this is a possible maybe. So I'm gonna have to go look, but I'll be back. So I got this out. I do need these wires, but I need these wires tapping this harness here. That way when we go up to this with the factory wiring that plugs into here, it's still got my capacitor. This I need to run down the dash to where the amp's gonna be in preparation. And then I need to cut all of this out because I have this little McLaren that I'm gonna CA glue right here. And look how good a fit that is. It's pretty on point. By the time I cut all this out though, it'll sit down in there. It should work great once I cut all this motor off. But that's what I'm going to do, guys. And that just, it should slide off of there. But anyway, yeah, if not, I'll whack that right here with my grinder. So I'm getting ready to go get my grinder and cut this damn tweeter up, and I'll be back. Got that cut? So, as I said, I kind of need this. I'm gonna whack that. Whack that. Oh, we saving that. Now this is kind of sketchy here, guys. So, if you're not proficient with a grinder, don't do this shit.
Especially without a guard.
And remember, guys, when you do sketchy stuff like this, safety is like second or third on the list for me, but I want y'all to be safe. Wear your safety glasses and don't let sparks fly on your leg. And
Man has been throwing sparks on me for years.
I've been using a grinder for everything forever. So, see, now we got the Bose motor.
No more.
Everything else in the car has been ferrite. Those have been, I mean, everything else has been Neo. And then we get the ones that are actual ferrite out of the dash. You'd have just thought that they would have been like, we'll use all Neo. I got a trash can over here. There we go. Now, that's the little cup that the tweeter was already in. They come with different mounting options, but if you look, see, now, yeah. So, now it's a little big, the hole is, but I still have these little tabs here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend them in. So what you need is you need a good place to do some tapping. See, we bend them in.
A virtual cage.
So now what we got is, well, I mean, look at that now. How you like me now? Oh, see, now we're good, right? Because it's there. I mean, it don't matter which way it's facing because it's going to be underneath of a
cover.
A cover. So what I want to do at this point is get my CA glue, my activator. You can buy this shit on Amazon. I think I have it in my damn link on here. There's shit that I commonly use. So we'll spray or put a little bit of that on there. We're gonna spray. Okay, so now we can start building this shit up. I mean, like, where it's gonna be at under there, it ain't gonna go anywhere. We're just doing this as like a little safety precaution.
You don't want shit to be clacking around in your dash while it's playing.
Right.
And now it will mount factory.
So, has everybody captured what I'm doing? See, and I mean, we're glued in. You could call it kind of ghetto, but at the end of the day, if it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? So, we just used the factory speaker as a adapter plate for the dash to house an aftermarket tweeter. It should sound better than what that did, but especially once you get a little power on it. And is it sitting in there 100% flat? No. No, it's not. But will it work? Yeah, it's gonna work. So now we got to get in here. We got to tap into this harness.
Will he use a T-tap?
No, hell no. But we got to get this here. When I plug in to the factory wire and goes through the capacitor, these plug straight to the damn tweeter. Why is one wire shorter than the other? I have no clue. But the good thing is they compensated for it on the tweeter. But anyway, I'm going to get this shit situated and I'll be back. Okay, so it's working. Turned up. All right, guys, so she's definitely working, and crap, sit up there. We're tapped in right here, and we're using the factory plug, and the wire runs on down. I got it out the bottom of the dash to go down there where that little 4-channel is gonna be. And I have tested that 4-channel at 16 volt, but guys, let me tell you, the problem we have is when we were working on the black Jeep with Nolan, and I tried that amp that had the clear top and the orange shit in it, and even though it came on fine at 16 volt and didn't go into protect, once I hooked the RCA cables to it, it would protect. So hopefully this little DS18 amp don't do that, because I definitely want to use it for them tweeters and that center channel. But with that being said, I mean, there's always other options, guys. I mean, it is what it is, you know. But luckily, the tweeter's in. It's working off factory head unit. It has the cap in it, so it ain't gonna just blow. And it should go right back together nicely with a couple screws to hold it in there using that factory tweeter. So I'm gonna try to put this shit back together real quick and then do the other side. I'll be back. She is bolted in and done. So, oh yeah, I cut my finger here right next to that scar. That's that nasty cut that I had, guys. That bitch scarred like hell. But, oh yeah, the center channel here, she gonna need some work, but no biggie, right? Because, honestly, at the end of the day, the speaker that I have to go there is really close to fitting. I'm just gonna have to, definitely I'm gonna have to do some tweaking on that speaker. Luckily, it's a plastic body, and I can take my Dremel and do some little bit of grinding and make it fit on the body itself. But that's what you run into when you want to keep a center channel in a car. Which, hell, why not, right?
Hey, it's my choice.
But, so it's gonna take a little bit of tweaking, but I'm getting ready to do this driver's side the exact same way I did that passenger side. And we're gonna make this shit work, so I'll be back. All right, guys, tweeter mounted in the factory speaker by cutting the speaker apart, CA gluing it in, fit stock location in this Nissan Rogue, and I tapped into the wires, blah blah blah. But anyway, to fish my wire down, using one of these fish tools from the old Harbor Freight that I've had for years, just taped a wire to it, and it literally, you can reach your hand from under here dang near all the way up there and just grab the fish tool and pull the wire out the bottom. So what I did, I tapped into the factory speaker wire and I prepped for an amplifier. So I got the end of the wire here. So the end of that wire is going to chill out where the amp's going in the future. But so I can still use the factory radio to power it, I tapped into the factory speaker wire using the plug off the old speaker. So, yep, a little CA glue and a little cutting the factory speaker up. Because they don't make templates for this car. Nobody makes an adapter to put a tweeter up here. So, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, it should work fine. So, we getting ready to test it, but I'll be back. You see where the hole was, where I put the hole. You see a mark there and there. What I did is I got plenty of room, but I just set the speaker on top of that one and marked straight down with his weird Dremel knurling bit. And then I just went to my mark. So you just got to cut these holes out, and then the speaker itself, you can see, is a little bigger.
It'll need to be trimmed down.
So it just needs trimmed on the corners, though, because the rest of it will fit fine. So that's what I'm doing to make this center channel fit. I mean, it doesn't look as impressive as the Bose itself, but who knows? It might be better. We don't know. I think this one here has a lot more excursion. And that's like a poly cone with a good rubber surround. And this is paper and paper. So this will definitely be an upgrade. So I've got this ready to go. There again, the end of this is taped up and it's way back behind the radio to go where the amp's going to go in here. We're still tapped into the center speaker wire. And I had to do a lot of notching on this speaker to get it to fit, but it does fit. I just ain't got no screws in it yet, which I don't know if I can do this with one hand or not. Deb's gonna try to film me. Oh God.
As his over dramatics over the dog being over dramatic.
Yes.
You can see how well they work together.
Not at all. Not at all. So, there we go. We got the speaker started. First thing I need to do is see if it works. So, we got to wait on the radio to connect. But hey, I got it in there, which you can see where I had to notch to go around this stuff. And just to fit in general. But hey, it's in there.
It's got like a 5-minute startup, guys.
It is definitely working. Like definitely working.
I'm petting you. Drama queen.
I have a love-hate relationship with that dog, guys.
Get out of my car. Quit.
I love and I hate that dog all at the same time.
He makes me happy. He just wants to be the center of attention. Drama. Drama.
Now, see, guys, we might have hacked this speaker up, but at the end of the day, it is definitely all good, because even though it sounds way better than Bose, people think that everything in here is still Bose. At this point, I've replaced the door speakers with Audio Ace, McLaren tweeters up in the corners here, and a Celestion mid-bass there.
It's a mixed setup, but you know, it's not Bose.
And it's gonna have DB drive subs, and I don't know.
The DS18 teams were just large and in charge, so.
I do have the DS18 100x4 micro amp to run these dash speakers. So it's a 4-channel. I'm gonna run 1 channel to each tweeter, bridge the other 2 to that center, and then I I have a Concept brand. They're pretty, not super common. I do know I have a Kenwood 600, which is 300 by 2. I might put that on the doors, the Kenwood 600 by 2. The old Concept's a 120 by 2. I bought it at a pawn shop like forever ago. And it was way more powerful on a 10 than the Kenwood 600 by 2. So I might put it in here on the doors. Or I have a little DB Drive 90 by 2 that I might put on them doors. And it'll kind of go with the DB Drive amps and stuff. So I don't know yet. All I know is we're getting closer, and I'm getting to the point where I really need to test fit the battery in here.
Do the big 3.
To make sure to fit. Do the alternator and big 3, because all that has to be done at one time, because once I put the alternator on, this system is officially 16 volt, because it's 16 volt alternator. So I need to do that, and then I need to get 2 sheets of wood and build an enclosure for this thing. So it is getting closer, guys. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're not being in any rush, you know. It's still winter. We're just doing what we can when we can. But there you go. I showed you how to like make shit fit in your dash that don't fit at all. Luckily on this center channel, it was a plastic housing speaker. So that really made cutting that excess material off to where it would fit in there really easy. Just a Dremel and it was done. And then you've seen how I made the tweeters fit. So that is pretty much all I have for you right now. We'll be back. All right, so we're out and about. And as you know, oh shit, that sounded loud. Things change when you're in the vehicle. So with that being said, you know, before I just tested the speakers, I had the doors open and everything, but in here with the doors closed, it is way better. Like I noticed a significant difference when we just replaced the mids and the doors. And Dustin had gotten back a hold of me because I had him check the ohm on the 6x9 bows I took out of the door. They were 2 ohm. I replaced them with a 4 ohm, and it's still louder and sounds better. So that just tells you a lot about the efficiency of the speaker. Now, I didn't check the impedance on the tweeters that I took out of the corners, but I replaced them with a 4 ohm tweeter regardless. The center channel that I just put in here is really doing work, and we can tell it's there a lot more than we could the factory one. Would you agree?
Yes.
You can actually hear the center channel now. Did nothing but replace the speaker, and that Celestion I put in there is an 8 ohm, which is really wild that it's really that much louder and pronounced than the one that I took out. But overall, better quality speakers, and that'll just kind of give you an idea of efficiency. Like the speakers actually doing, even though the ohm load's higher, it's doing more work with the lower power, just because a better speaker. And I mean, I'm not really dissing on Bose, but I think that the Bose shit that they make just to slap in cars and put the Bose package on, it's nothing special. But overall, it's a lot louder. It sounds way better. We're getting way better vocals, and we can just tell there's a lot more coming from the dash and the door than we used to be able to in here. So that just means it should be really good when we get an amp on everything.
Now we need to put some big booties in here.
But yeah, we do need the big woofers back there. But anyway, I designed an enclosure for this already. I don't know what happened to the design. It's probably somewhere in my phone. So I need to just go back, rethink everything, and we get coffee first. We're headed to get 7 Brew to get coffee. But I need to do another design just so it's fresh in my head. Go look at wood. I know I'm gonna need 2 sheets to build an enclosure in here because I want to double up everything. And yeah, I mean, guys, we're slowly but surely getting it done. I know it ain't just a shit ton of content that I'm pumping out now. But I'm trying to just do a little better content, I guess. And I know y'all really like seeing system installs. And even though I'm just doing a little work here, a little work there, I'm not working myself to death. I'm still able to enjoy part of the day, which is important with anything, guys. If you work 5 days a week, try to enjoy a little bit of your day off. And that's what we're doing now. So, you know, it took me like 3 hours to do everything this morning. And rather than hiding shit from you, like how janky that center channel looked, I made it fit, guys. It worked. You know, did it look the best? No, but it's under a grill. You know, and was it kind of janky cutting the factory speaker up to make an adapter? I don't think so. I think it was smart to do that. So, at the end of the day, I'm just showing y'all tips and tricks and shit that you can do because it's how I do it. I don't try to hide nothing. You know, if I screw up, I'm gonna put it out there so y'all know what not to do next time. So, either way, trying to provide some quality content. I'll be back maybe today, maybe tomorrow, who knows. We'll find out something though. All right, guys, I got something cool to show you all. So just hang tight and we're going to get to it. But y'all remember my redeemed LED rock lights and how bright as shit they are, right? So we'll put a picture of that like right up here. But anyway, let me get to it. So like these are my rock light pods. You can see all the LEDs and how many they got on the side. It's not that cheap Amazon shit, but that's not why we're here. Why we are here is these wheel lights. So if you look right there at how just cheap, thin, and flimsy, and these were actually like some of the better ones from Amazon because they got strips inside and out. But that just don't compare to this. Look at this shit. Inside rings, outside rings, but that ain't the best part. This is the best part. It's a 5-pin plug, which y'all know 5-pin plug means that I should have extra plugs left over from my, oh, shit. I gotta dig in here and look. I know I got some empty plugs in here because rock light. I just don't know how many empty ones I got. I'll cut and look. So I had 2 plugs, but I got some adapters in the house, which means these, since I got that 5-pin plug, guys, these rock lights or these wheel lights will work off my same controller. That way, whatever color I make the rock lights, the wheel lights will go that color or pattern. That's awesome, right? Definitely awesome. But just look how much thicker that aluminum is. Like, look at that shit. Like, this is awesome. Yeah, they cost a little more than what's on Jangalang now, I'm not gonna lie. But, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. After having, like, the really high quality rock lights on there, I didn't want cheap shit no more. Like, I want my shit to be bright. Bright. That's why redeemed LED. And they got these cool hats that you can program to say whatever you want to say. Like right now, mine says show that butthole. But you can make it say whatever the hell you want to. Yeah, it's just through an app on your phone. Whatever color, anything. And when you turn it off, you can't even tell there's LED on it. They look way better at night. A lot brighter. But hit up redeemed LED, guys. In my link tree, you'll find a coupon. Yep, coupon code. Save some money. Get some good products. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, my hair is atrocious. But anyway, I've been busy this morning. Like, I got up here this morning and left early because I had to go get all my tattoo stuff out of the tattoo shop. And it's back here in my tool room, which is also my office for work. So, yeah, I got like a big toolbox, a TV, boxes of shit, big armrest, everything. Who would have thought that in a little bitty booth in a tattoo shop, you could have so much shit? But it's a really big toolbox, ball bearing drawers and everything, and it's full. And then I had a cabinet that was full, so I had to load a trailer up and go get all that shit. So now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my Sunday, other than straightening up back here a little bit so I can actually work back here. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But anyway, my hat. So I put a video of this on Facebook, and everybody's like, where do you get the hat? Where do you get that? From redeemedled.net. Code JAL10 will save you some money. But anyway, yesterday it says show that butthole. Today it says Nookie Monster. And my hair is getting long as shit, guys. I don't know, I really need to cut it or something. I don't know. I'm starting to get woolly. But let's see what the hell I can figure out to do today. Wound up not doing shit today. Like nothing. We went and got coffee. I had to stop at the Dollar General, grab some stuff for supper because we've been eating at home a whole lot more. But anyway, other than that, yeah, nothing. But today is Super Bowl Sunday, apparently. I don't know who's playing. Obviously, I don't watch football. So, yeah. This thing's still for sale. Like I said, I got a guy interested in it. But if it don't sell, then I got some ideas I might do in here. I'm thinking about tearing everything out of the inside of the enclosure, like the baffle and the front of it off. And maybe put two vertical, like a vertical wall there and a vertical wall here with like 415s in each one and a fourth order. I don't know. It's just a thought. I mean, I'm not a fourth order guy, but I could design one. Can't be that hard. Anyway, so the wife just wants more. It's a dependable damn car now that I fixed everything wrong with it. So we got that. And like I said, I might get rid of this and get me a Jeep Commander. I don't know. I just ran across the Commanders when I was looking online at different cars for Deb to build. And I was like, I kind of dig the boxiness of it. So, yeah, there's that. Damn, it's nice out today. Like, it ain't real sunny. It looks like it could, like, rain any minute. But other than that, it's, like, awesome out. So, anyway, I'm getting in here. I got to move my Jeep back because I had to back my trailer up to my back door, or on my back porch, to unload my heavy-ass toolbox and work. Guys, this thing is awesome. Like, it's been in here a good week now. There's still a lot of liquid in it, essential oil. But it wicks up this damn string from this wooden top. And the whole string's, like, damp. But as soon as I open the door, I can smell peppermint. Like, by far the best air freshener I've ever had in a vehicle. Yep, the dogs are out. But, anyway, yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard to get rid of Jangalang. But I would for the right price, definitely. I'll let this bitch go in a minute. I'm just dreading building something else, honestly. Damn, I need a haircut. But anyway, I love the damn steering wheel. The steering wheel won't go with this. The quick release wheel, but I've got like 5, 6 different steering wheels in the house. I'll pick the one that I like best in here and put it in. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. It's Sunday. I'm sorry I didn't have better content for y'all than replacing some dash speakers, but it is what it is. I knew I had to go to the tattoo shop today and get my shit out because my old boss actually messaged me. Don't know where that abruptly ended, but either way, I knew I was going to have to go get my shit out of the tattoo shop. The lady that owned the place, yeah, I told her I was taking the winter off to, one, because the economy's bad and work had slowed down a lot. So I did tell her, you know, I gave her a heads up that I was taking the winter off. I didn't ask her, I just told her that I'm taking the winter off. And that's just, you know, getting older in life, you realize you just start doing shit like that. It's like years ago when I was younger, I'd have been like, hey, may I please take this time off? No, not anymore. I'm just like, hey, I'm doing this. But anyway, yeah, I told her. And then that was like early October. So I kind of get where she was probably coming from. Like, you know, what the hell are you doing? But she told me if I wasn't coming back to work that I probably need to get my shit out the shop. So I did go get my shit this morning, which that was Friday she messaged me. So I knew I had that coming up. So that really cut into what I was doing this weekend. Because I wholeheartedly had two things I wanted to do. I met a guy who's got some Jeeps, and I wanted to get a new dash for Jangalang. So I need to go pull that out, and that could be a job, you know. But I wanted to go get it, and or my other project was going to be put the alternator and C-Max in the Nissan that I wanted to do today. But having to get my tattoo shit, you know, big toolbox and just a bunch of stuff. That really screwed my plans for the day up, which kind of affected the whole weekend. So, anyway, it is what it is. I am going to build or make a folder, like a playlist folder here on YouTube to put my Nissan Rogue build in to kind of keep them videos all together. So, they'll be easier for people to find that are looking for shit like that, whatever. Me and Deb did go look at wood yesterday and picked wood that we're going to build the enclosure with in the Rogue. And it's going to be like 130 bucks. God, wood's expensive, especially if you get good wood. And I want something that is sanded super smooth. Like this was pretty decent wood. But I like the smoothness of this versus like the $30 a sheet pine. Which it don't matter. As long as I get one sheet of good wood and one of not so good, dual layered, it ain't going to matter. But anyway, we got ideas we're going to do to the enclosure. So I don't know yet. But I do know that I'm going to end this video here, guys. Check out my link tree in my video in the description. Check out all of my affiliate links. I got an affiliate link in there for DJ Dirty Bass. He's been killing it on the bass scene. Check out Redbeard Rebass. Both of them guys are just awesome. DJ Kurit's awesome. Slick Flick. You know, there's another one. I just can't remember his name right now because he don't have a cool-ass DJ name. But anyway, guys, check them out. And if you're going to buy from Big Jeff Audio, Down for Sound, I appreciate it when you guys use my affiliate link. And LF Audio, I'm listed as one of the, like, you can buy LF Audio products straight through me or use my link and everything. Which the wireless bass knobs are going to release soon. And there is a pre-sale on them, which we're looking at like a week, 2 weeks out. Guys, if you want to save money, like I know some guys say that this $200 voltmeter is just too much, but it's quality as shit, guys. And here recently, I've been on a quality kick. Like you see the wheel lights and the rock lights that I run. They're just made 100 times better, but LF Audio ain't screwing around. Not LAF, but just LF. That dude's building cutting edge products. Check their website out at least. But you can get the wireless bass knob or the wireless system controller at a pre-sale price. And like I said, they're going to be out by like the middle of, or by early next month, they're supposed to be out. I personally can't wait. I already got my pre-order in on mine. But if you guys want to save some money, because I know all y'all going to want this thing. If you can afford it, snatch one up now while they're on sale for pre-sale. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. Thank y'all for watching this shit that I make. Peace out. And as always, bass on. That air freshener stout as shit, guy. That thing smells so good. Yeah.